I went back in time and I watched my own videos of Spelunky HD, and indeed, it's true. It used to be buttery smooth, and while I have been able to make the gameplay in front of my face right now buttery smooth again, it was choppy for me as well as in the recording. The recording software is not quite as smooth as it used to be. I notice a real difference. I do not know what is different from then than has changed in the time that has passed. My apologies for this lack of completely optimal visualization. I tried to do a bunch of troubleshooting, searched online. You have to type whatever you are trying to figure out, and then either Reddit or Steam, and it will show people talking in the Steam forums or people talking on a Reddit forum. And that is literally the only way that you can search things for things in the modern search engines. It is quite a tragedy. The one thing that Google was known for is now a complete joke. But that's a topic that has been tread and retread forever nowadays, how the absolute enshittification of so many services, not just Google. It's like the modern world has made everything ass, where the prioritization is just how many pennies can I pinch out of my users and give them the absolute bare minimum so they keep coming back for the slop, as opposed to, you know, creating a quality product and living through the quality of the product. Not living through, but succeeding through the quality. What is great town over here? So many crates, so little time. Look at it. Is this the most crates you have ever seen in a Spelunky HD level? Holy crap, I am embarrassed by so many riches that have fallen into my lap. Anyway, no, what I wanted to talk about today is my quickly dashed glimmer of hope. You see, I had this small brief window where I felt hopeful. I was like, you know what? I am seeing this trend, this surge of people who just crave authenticity and don't want all this AI nightmare slop. The AI nightmare slop seems to be fully rejected by humanity at large. People are craving authenticity. I see so many comments, so much of the narrative going, you know, I instantly reject AI videos. I just click right off the moment that I realize it. So many comments saying, oh man, you're like old school YouTube. This is the life. I love this. You know, kind of like a resurgence of a craving for a better time of content creation, back when content was actually called videos, and you watched videos. You weren't fed constant mouthfuls of content that just sated your thirst for being entertained for one more minute. Get rid of that gnawing presence at the back of your mind that constantly says, entertain me, entertain me, entertain me. Show me the next thrill. Give me one more piece of entertainment so that I can drown my sorrows and my hopes and my fears in the constant stream of stuff. No, it used to be like, you know, you fully engaged with whatever you were watching. You didn't put it on the second monitor. You didn't look at your phone. I guess over there. You didn't look at your phone while looking at the TV, while looking at the laptop. And you alternated between all three like a modern Gen Alpha individual. No. Whatever you were watching, you were clicking on, and you were like, yes, I am watching this. This is what I'm doing with my time. So anyway, I had that glimmer of hope. It was immediately dashed by realizing one crazy trick. Your girlfriend will thank you for it. I realized one thing. You know, people are craving authenticity. People are able to tell what's AI and what isn't, and they fully reject it. Oh, maybe there is hope for humanity yet. And then I realized, except music though. I kind of like AI music. There are music tracks that I've actually enjoyed. And then I realized, oh wait, that's AI, huh? And it's like, I still like it. Oh, okay. We're leaving. It took a few seconds to realize this man, this maniac, this absolute loser is going to break free. And it made me realize, you know, it kind of was a cascade of realizations. The way that I kind of don't care if music is AI or not. I'm going to still bop my hips to it. Whereas audiophiles and people that know what they're doing with music, you know, musicians of all descriptions, may be horrified to hear somebody say that. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's the way normies feel about AI content in general, isn't it? It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter whether something's AI or not, especially with the latest developments that I've seen coming out. If you have not seen, what is it, Sora 2 videos of AI, it is literally the first time I ever see that. Oh, damn, holy shit. Some of these videos literally, I cannot tell that it's AI. If you didn't tell me it's AI, I would have been fully fooled. Not all of them, but enough of them that it's like, oh shit, it truly is going to get better and better and better to the point that you just literally cannot tell, huh? Well, shucks. That's unfortunate indeed, because, you know, I felt a little smug in my capacity to still be able to tell whether something's AI or not. This will be beautiful, won't it? Oh, glorious. I feel fairly smug being able to tell still. But it became very obvious. Very obvious. There you go. That's the thing that I was looking for. That arrow. Through that nonsense, and now we shall wait. It became very obvious that there will come a point where you literally cannot tell. And that's all bets are off then. But anyway, the point that I was trying to make is that the normies still already did not care. And I say normies, but it's really just boomers and their ilk. Oh, brother, just 2 more seconds. It made me realize the same way that I cannot really... It's not that I can't tell, it's that I really don't care whether some music is made by AI or not. What the important bit is, do I get to bop my head to it? Then the worth of it is perfectly... I almost leave without grabbing my beautiful stash of gems. That would have been truly a shameful development. I'm glad that I had the realization. I could get invigoration with a little bit of work. I don't want to do it though. I am not a devout Kali follower today. I am a pathetic lip service heathen is what I am today. In the same way, it's the same for the normies and the boomers and everybody out there, that they just don't care. They don't care whether that image was generated by AI or not. They don't care whether the video was AI assisted or not. The population at large is not going to make a bit of a distinction. And we are doomed to have AI production as basically the norm. It is the thing that's gonna happen. It is inevitable. I did make a video about this, but it was extremely focused. It was laser focused on AI writing, where I still do have the, I think, fairly realistic hope in writing that that particular realm will never be taken over by the robot, because there's something about the entire writing endeavor that is fully human, as opposed to, you know, video creation that is so much of a team effort that you could make the argument. You could argue that, look, the same way you have a director telling actors what to do, you have a screenwriter, you have all these people that delegate what they want upon other people, and why not allow them to realize their vision without the need of actors and production and all that crap? It can just be the director, they have the AI, and through a lot of finagling through the tool of AI, they get to create their vision. Who are you to impose upon them the necessity that they need to work with other people, as opposed to the process of writing, which is so isolating, is so much a one-man job. There are collaborations for sure, you know, 2 people, 3 people, and that is one of the arguments that I have heard for AI writing. It's just like having a writing partner that knows so much better than you and can literally correct every garbage sentence that you have created and completely obscure your voice and basically supplant you in every way. Look, I'm going to take these $10,000, okay? And I'm going to ghost these 2 gems. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Oh, I have stopped myself. What was that about? Embarrassment and things that I wanted to avoid? I think I would have rather left the vault behind uncollected than the atrocious garbage display of incompetence that was not being able to shotgun jump 3 times in a row. Truly a display for the ages. Anyway, let's get back to what truly matters, which is my spiel to blackpill you on yet another topic, with one exception. Check it out. Check it out. I made a video. Look at it. It's a card. You can click on it right now. You can middle click it and it will create a new tab for you that you can watch after you're done with this one. Must watch all the way from start to the end, or you will upset my algorithm. And my algorithm, ooh, my robot will be really, really mad, because I'm already speaking out against it, against the entire roboticification. So it's gonna get super mad at me. What? Look, it's been forever, okay? I was trying to throw him a rope. I am too used to the Spelunky 2 paradigm. Anyway, what I was saying is that writing may be the one realm in which people at large, because readers, to be a reader, you know, you read fiction, non-fiction for fun. There is a bit of a high floor for that. If you read for fun, I think it comes with the territory that you want to read for fun something that another human wrote. And reading something written quote unquote by AI, it's basically just a curiosity that you're just like, oh, what the hell is this? Oh, I see. And then you move on with your life, right? But so I do have that sincere hope for that entire industry, that hey, writing is the one thing that's actually going to be pursued in a very human way, and AI writing will only be used through subterfuge. People that will use AI and try to disguise it. Oh, I didn't use AI at all. Or basically make a tiny disclaimer saying, I used AI to proofread, which seems to be somewhat accepted. I don't accept it. I see it slightly less egregious, but I am a full clanker hater when it comes to writing and writing assistance. I would rather read all of your typos than read the AI proofread version of your work. I mean, let's be realistic. I would rather read neither of them, because if you cannot produce a piece of work that is at least tolerable, in that department, probably also your plot and your characters and all that stuff, it's also lacking. So it's like, probably I don't want to read no matter what you're up to. But you may fool me into reading your crap simply because it looks so professionally done, thanks to your ability to submit it through prompts. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just need to be more violent is the deal. Check me out being violent. Well, that was a mistake, but don't worry, for extreme violence will solve my problem. Love it. Loving it. 2 bits. I do think the recording is a little bit better. Do let me know if you notice a difference with all the little finagling that I did. Is it less choppy than it used to be in the few previous episodes? I await your input and your feedback. So anyway, bottom line. Because you see, like it says in that video, to use AI for writing is to willingly put your soul into the grinder. You're putting your soul in the mouth of the mecha demon. You're giving up something that makes us eminently human. Again, as opposed to many other art forms. For sure, drawing as well. Drawing, it's in a very similar realm to writing. But drawing is so much easier. This is just one image. So much easier to forgive in my perspective. Because it's just one image. You know, you look at it and then you're done. A novel, you know, a written long-form story, you're reading that shit for hours on end. They don't attack. Yeah. In HD, they don't attack the tile above. You're with the story for hours and hours and hours, and it feels like a terminal sin. Cardinal, mortal, deadly. It's alright. It's all good, baby. Why though? Bloodthirst almost got the better of me. But this son of a bitch did not actually destroy me. Hell yeah. So there is a little bit of the glimmer of hope in a sea of black pills. There is zero possibility, though, of the future not being completely dominated by AI content. Fully black-pilled on that regard. And to the point I'm like, man, I need to make a video specifically talking about what is there to be hopeful about. I'm going to look up or think up a few ways in which humanity should be hopeful, because it's looking grim lately. I have touched upon several times the entire concept of, holy crap, man, technology used to be exciting, but now it's just dread. It's just dread. What new way will the billionaires think to obliterate my hopes for the future? Ah. Whoopla. What other new way will the human soul be chipped at? So it makes me want to make a, hey, let's focus on a few positive things video. And I was thinking about it. I really couldn't think of a whole lot. I need to actually go online and have somebody tell me, what is there to be hopeful about? Because there ain't nothing. I mean, obviously at a personal level, I have plenty. Because I enjoy creating my art, and there's many things that I have to look forward to in my personal life. But for humanity in general, is grim sights and slim pickings. How about you tell me in the comments, what is there to be hopeful about? And that way I can be white-pilled. You did. I needed your flesh, you see. Kali demands. I guess I should use a couple bombs to get up to that crate. This here. What you got, baby? What a piece of garbage. I thought that we were done with enough sacrifices, but I guess not. Don't ghost me. Alright, it's all good. It's all good. It just makes me, like, the more I see the extremely strong, concerted, relentless push by the giant super corporations to shove that AI down your throat. It makes you wonder at motivations. Is it all purely, well, we can make lots of money from this and that's it? Is that the entirety of it? Or is there something a little bit more nefarious going on? Something along the lines of, man, humanity is on its last legs. Let's embrace AGI. Just rush our way to it as fast as possible, headlong, so that we can jump straight to its maw. I've already seen several comments and, you know, trends and people talking about these things, how you really shouldn't be mean to the machine because one day it will remember what you said. And it's like, what a weird mentality. This butt may one day be so big that I better start licking it now. What a disappointment you are to me and your parents. Get that bomb there so we can get it all the way back to Cali. Give me that. Oh, baby. Feels good. To the black market we go. I'm going to have to do this again, aren't I? What a pain in my ass. Too bad I wanted to go to the castle, but black market beckons. Oh, we're charging. We're charging. What's up? I would put that at about a 70% success rate. It is certainly not guaranteed. You can shove your face right into their anuses. My favorite activity at the brothel. Good stuff. That's another thing that I will take all kinds of suggestions. It's the massive, obnoxious AI push, fully driven by profiteering. And just the conviction that is this massive new industry and everybody wants a piece of that pie? Or is there nefarious anti-human sentiment that really wants to lick the robot boot? Either way, the more I experience of this entire new paradigm in human development, the more of a radical I become. I used to be a lot more tolerant, kind of like, oh, this is fun and interactive. How this AI stuff is so fun and funny. The more I get exposed to the slop, the more I have a zero tolerance policy, because I recognize how much of the human soul is being evaporated. Because there is here's the turning point that kind of came to my mind. There is no coexistence. It is a cannibalistic endeavor. Won't be a world in which, oh, there's this AI industry and there's the man-generated industry, and they both are doing their own thing on their own place. No. It's fully cannibalistic, because the professionals that can use AI to create something wonderful, they don't want to use it, because the entire process of creating something wonderful is why they are artists. So why would they automate it to create something that much faster? I guess you would have to be the kind of person that has a quintillion ideas per second, and you just don't care how they come to fruition. I guess that will be the exception to the rule of the artist is an artist because they love making art. So why have the robot create the art? The exception will be a person who just has 100 ideas. They know they will not get to them before they die. So they're like, look, I need to use the machine to put these ideas into the world. And don't you worry about a thing, because I'm going to supervise the process at every step of the way. And you're going to get a product that is going to be just like the thing I would have created by hand, just a lot faster. And that is indeed the allowance I made in that video that I keep mentioning. You fed your soul to a demon. That's the video that I keep mentioning. Ooh, we can probably do one of these. If we can find a damsel, we can do the fun times. The hell was this, buddy? I really want to destroy the alien. It is pissing me off. Somehow I have 60 bombs. No idea how that happened. Oh, the alien has self-destructed. How foolish of it. Let's see if we can find a hapless victim to feed to the sand crawler. Okay. Major Stupid, you're it. My bad. Major Stupid has now departed this earth. We're not going to the worm anymore. But how many of those are there? How many of those artists are there that are so full of ideas that they must use the machine? I would say they are the very, very, very tiny minority. And the glut of artists is, the mediocre jobbers whose work you will not miss and whose work will be fully replaced by AI. And the top of the top, the absolute ultra talented sons of bitches that enjoy the process so much that why the hell will they use a machine? That is so silly. I love making art. How foolish of you to even suggest it. Oops! I appear to have committed suicide. Get me into that moa head and we shall continue this adventure. I am determined to see hell once more, even though I am seeing hell unfold every day as another pile of slop comes across my desk. Honestly, I have not been terribly subjected to it as I think about it. Because, you have your YouTube, and YouTube knows your tastes. You have your subscriptions and your recommended, and if you have a history of never clicking on those, YouTube knows which ones are AI generated. It's the seemingly interesting essays that turn out to be robo narrated and stock footage populated